Hello and welcome. My name is Luca Moore, and I'm back again this week for another exciting lesson on celebrating me. I'm your host teacher, and I'm here to make sure that you have lots of fun today. Well, last week when I was here, I definitely spoke about the body, how we can take care of the body, and all those other good things about the body. Well, this week will be even more exciting, boys and girls, because guess what? We're continuing on the path of celebrating me. Wherever you are, do not move a muscle because this today's lesson is definitely going to be one you will love right through the start to the end of what I have to give to you today. Now, boys and girls, while I continue on celebrating me, I'm just going to start out with this lovely song that all of you should know. Oh, yes, all of you should know this song. Are you ready? After three, one, two, three. I got you right there. Now here we go. This is the sound of the letter, the letter, the letter. This is the sound of the letter. Say, are you trying to guess what letter I'm going to start with today? You're trying to think. Come on, let me see if you're smart. Well, it's talking about celebrating me, and it's continuing from last time's lesson. It's not L. No, it's not. Come on, think again. It's not T. You are so wrong. Try and remember. Do you know? I'm going to give you an hint. I'm going to flash something right in front of you, and you tell me what letter you think I'm going to start with today. Let me show you some pictures. Who likes to play with balls? Yes. Who like this? Who likes to feel very cool at home? Oh, yes. What is this? That's it, boys and girls. You can name me all these pictures. So therefore, today, at this time, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to sing to you the song about the letter. Come on. Now, to make that sound, I'm going to sing the song first, and then we're going to follow through. Are you ready? One, two, three. I like the sound of the letter, the letter, the letter. I like the sound of the letter, the letter. Say, the letter F. Right, boys and girls. There you go. There you go. Now, this is the lowercase f, and I do have the uppercase F. I'm going to fix it onto my butt stick so that I have enough space and time to move it around. I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F, the letter F. I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F says. Now, anytime I reach to that part of the song, I want to make sure that you do this with your mouth. You know, like when daddy or mommy, or big brother, big sister, grandma, grandpa, and they're driving the car, and then the tire goes into a puncture, and it gives that sound. So that sound is like you're losing air. Right, boys and girls. I like the sound, the letter F, the letter F, the letter F. I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F says. Remember now, that sound is like the tire. You're losing air from the tire. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F says, there you go. There you go. And there you go again. I have uppercase and lowercase. Yes. Here's this big one. Yes, it does. It is made up with 3 lines. One at the right, one at the top, and one in the middle. While this one makes with 2 lines. It curves and then it goes right across the neck. Very good, boys and girls. This is the letter. Now, I'm putting aside my letter F. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F says, now let us go in a little closer. Yes, boys and girls, there is a letter F, and I'm certain what I'm going to show to you now about the letter F, you can relate to that. Now, last week the last time I was here, we talked about the body and the different parts of the body, naming the different parts of the body. Now, with the letter F, I want to see if you're smart enough can tell me some parts of your body that begin with the initial letter F sound. I'm listening. Yes. Come on. Yes. Come on. Come on. I need to hear. Yes. Very good. There are different parts of your body that begin with the initial letter F sound. Now, I'm going to show you something. Look at this. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F says. Now, we're zoning into our body, and we're going to find out now what part of our body, because remember, we're talking about celebrating me. That's it, boys and girls. We're talking about celebrating me. And when we talk about celebrating me, we cannot be boring. We cannot be sad. We have to be energetic and vivacious. And so this morning I am coming right into your homes, wherever you are right now listening to me about this lesson, celebrating me. So the part of the body that begins with the letter yes. I like the sound, the letter, get, I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F says, good. Now I'm fixing my pictures to show you now of the different body parts that begin with the letter F. I'm now done, boys and girls. Now look here. In front of me, I have 3 body parts that begin with this initial letter F sound. Almost definitely. Now, my first one is this. Ta-da! Do you know what is this? Of course you do. Because you're using it right now to look at me. Oh, yes, boys and girls. This is, come on, come up with it. Come on, remember to fix your mouth like this. Face. Very good. This is face. You're seeing my face, aren't you? Of course. And I am seeing your faces out there because you're there and watching what I am doing right now. So this is face. And on this you have eyes, you have mouth, you have nose, and also you have another part of your face that begin with forehead. Of course it does. Yes. Some of you say forehead. It is not forehead. It is called forehead right here. So boys and girls, come on. Put your hand right here and rub it. Let me see. Yes, this is called your forehead. So right now, boys and girls, come on, work with me. Put your hands to your face. Come on. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F, the letter F. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F goes. Very good. So right now, here are 3 things I can show you. You see these things wiggling? Aha. And this, they're touching something called my face. And now it is rubbing my, not forehead. No, don't say forehead, say forehead. Uh-huh, there you go. That's it, boys and girls. So sometimes when you feel sad or you feel lonely or you feel disappointed, you just put your fingers to your face and rub your forehead. Ah, that's it, boys and girls. Do you feel that? Yes, you will feel good right after that. So if you feel like you're having a headache, just take your fingers and rub your forehead. Wonderful. So here we have face. What do you see? Most definitely. These are called, somebody say, me hand. No, it's not me hand. Look good. Come on. These are called your fingers. Yes. See, right here you can see the palm of your hand. And right here coming down to your wrist. But right here now, you have your, very good, boys and girls. Come on, give me a high five. Ah, there you go. So, there you go. Right. Very good. Come on. Do not sit down and do not participate with me. You have to participate with me at home, boys and girls, or wherever you are today. Come on. So this is what? These are fingers, and you can count with me. Come on, from your thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now listen, boys and girls. I hear that sound somewhere. Come again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you hear that? I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F, the letter F. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F says, remember, it sounds like the child losing air. Count with me again, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, on your fingers, even though we're counting, we just discover what? There you go, bright boys and girls. Number 4 and number 5. Come on, say 4 and say 5. They begin with the letter bright boys and girls. So while we're here, so see, on your one hand, you have 5 fingers, yes. And when we're counting the 5 fingers, we come up with 2 more things that begin with that initial letter sound. 4 and 5. Do I have them? Of course I do. But come again, there's another body part that begins with the sound. Do you know what is this? Or what are these? I can say this, and I can also say these. You want to know what I'm talking about, boys and girls? Of course you do. Now look, what they look like. What does it look like? Yes. Can you touch them? I'm going to touch mine. I like the sound of the letter, the letter, the letter. I like the sound of the letter, da da da. Watch it now, boys and girls. These are called feet. Very good. So when I hide one, I'm going to hide one for you. So I'm hiding one, and that one becomes foot. Yes, 1 foot. But when I show both of them, I get feet. Yes, boys and girls. So you have 1 foot, but when I show both, you get feet. Yes. And you hear the sound? Come on, I'm listening. Come on, I'm listening. Come on, make it a little stronger. Go right into your stomach down here and come up with that sound. Ah, there you go. Feet. And if I hide one, I get foot. So these are parts on your body. Let us name them again. We have face, and on your face you get your forehead. You have fingers, and when I count all 5 fingers, I get 2 other things that begin with the initial letter sound F, which goes 4 and 5. And another part of my body, your body, we have feet. And when I hide one, I get foot. Very good. So these are parts of your body. Now let me go on now. In your houses, you may see other things that begin with the letter. There you go. So I want you to look around your house. I'm looking around my table, but you're looking around your house. I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F, the letter F. I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F. Say, I like the sound of the letter F, letter F, letter F. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F goes. Now, I'm going to fix some things right on my table here so that it can be even more interesting for you to see. Come on, boys and girls. I want you to look around your house. Go. Come on. Get it for where you are. Make sure you're hearing my voice. Can you hear me? Of course you can. Now, while you're looking around in your house for things that begin with the letter F, I'm going to give you a clue. Some of you shorten the beginning part of this and goes only to the middle part. Some of you like to go inside there. It doesn't begin with F though, but when you're talking and mommy say, I want you to go for something such and such, you go there and take it out. You know what I'm talking about? Some of you say, Mommy, I want something to drink. I want some juice. I want some cereal. You know what it's called, boys and girls? It is called a refrigerator. Yes, it is. And some of you say, fridge. No, it's not fridge. It's called a refrigerator. Now, on your refrigerator, mommy can stick up things for you to learn from. You know that? Like some of my pictures here, daddy and mommy, big sister, grandma, grandpa, at home, wherever they are today, they can use the fridge for anytime you're going into the fridge for something and stick them on the fridge for you. Of course they can. For you to know them, even into simple words, of course. Look, this is numeral 5. Remember when we count our fingers, we got the numeral 5. We also got the number 4 when we did our counting. Have you found any other thing in your house? In your house yet? Come on, boys and girls, look around. Tell grandma to help you. Tell mommy to help you. Some of you may not be able to use this one, which is in your house, but you can definitely use it. What is this? Fork. Right, boys and girls, you are. This is a fork. Now, boys and girls, some of you not able to use the fork so good yet. And so you will see mommy or you will see daddy using the fork. Fork begins with the initial letter F sound. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F says, Come on, search around your house. I want you to look around. Come on, you found something else? Grandma may give you a word and say, little one, are you looking for something? Grandma may give you a word like this. You might not hear it. Put down my frock. Oh, yes. Yes. You will hear grandma say that word. It's not a word that is used very often now to talk about, yes, a clothing that ladies wear. But you will hear grandma even say, if you have grandmas at home, they will say frock. Now, who likes to eat this? Do you know what it is? This is, of course you do, fish. This is fish. Football. And when the time gets so hot, the letter F goes, The letter F goes, The letter F goes. That's the sound, not the sound that I made before, but this sound of the tire losing air. Very good. Now, you like to keep cool at home? Of course, I do. I don't like when it's hot, because when it's hot, it feels so miserable. Yes, so at home, some of you may have this. This is fan. Of course it is. Look here, boys and girls. I'm going to do something. I'm going to show you. I'm going to use a body part to make something. But before I make it, look here. I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F, the letter F. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F says, come on, boys and girls, look. Come on. These are called feathers. Do you see them? They're very colorful. Oh, yes. And see? Feathers. Later on, you're going to find out more about feathers. Oh, yes. Look at it. I like the sound. The letter F, the letter F says. Now look here. Let us go back through them now. We have feet, 4, 5, fish, feathers, and those other things. Fingers, face, of course. Now, boys and girls, Our family like to do things. Your family like to do things. My family like to do things. And you can do things at home. Of course. Tell mommy and daddy that you want to do something with your fingers. Of course, your fingers. Now look here. Paint, brush, paint, a sheet of paper. And what I want you to do is to tell mommy and daddy to help you. Dip the paintbrush into the paint your fingers, and do what? Some of you know this from, of course, stick it on the paper, take it up, paint the other one, dip it in the paint the other hand, and stick it on the paper. When you're finished, you come up with, do you see? Oh, of course. Isn't this pretty? Of course. You can also do just one, or you can do both. And guess what? Tell mommy, tell grandpa, tell daddy that you want them to do it with you, so that you can look at their hands, yes, and compare. Like my hand is bigger than these. And so you get sizes out of the hands, and you can use different colors. So that when you stick up the paper in your home, in your little work area, you get different colors and you get different sizes, of course. So coming down, boys and girls, for this early mornings, early day, early afternoon, early evening, anytime it is late in the evening, any time of the day, you have, boys and girls, for your activity. Anytime that you choose you want to do these things, you can feel free. Make sure that mommy, daddy, big sister, big brother, grandma, grandpa is a part of the activities. So let me go back to what we did early this morning. Early today, early in the evening. Any time of the day. Just remember, any time of the day you're watching this program, it can be any time of the day, boys and girls. Of course. So my topic is celebrating me. Yes. And so we looked at the initial letter F sound. I sung the song so you could follow me through. I will look at things on the body that begin with the letter F sound. I will also look at how you can utilize paint with paintbrush and make different patterns like this. Of course. That's it. Of course we have. So sure, we're going to go into a little break, and I don't want you to go anywhere. Drink some water, drink some juice, eat an apple, and get back here, because also everything will do. Thank you, boys and girls. Welcome back, boys and girls. Still on this exciting lesson about celebrating me. Come on. You got to be happy with me today. Come on. I want you to move your shoulders. Just splash yourself around. Move your hands up and down. Clap your hands. Come on. Move your fingers. Come on. Earlier I said to you, I like the sound of the letter F. The letter F. The letter F. I like the sound of the letter F. The letter S is, of course. Now, we're going to go back to the letter F. And we talk about the body parts, yes? Now, we'll be definitely continuing on our activities, boys and girls. We are now going to focus a little more on the letter F, of course. Now, we looked at painting, but I want to show you something that I'm going to do, but I have a little song for you. Do you know this song that says, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. I want this little light of mine, yes, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to twist that around. You want to know? I'm going to twist it around for you, boys and girls. Today, listen. These little fingers of mine, I'm going to let them shine. Oh, these little fingers of mine, I'm going to let them shine. I said, these little fingers of mine, I'm going to let them shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Come on, do you catch it? Come on now. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them. These little fingers of mine, yes. I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Oh yes. Now we have two types of F. This one I'm holding in my hand right now, which my fingers are doing. This is called uppercase F. Yes, it is. This is uppercase F. And along with uppercase F, you see that it has, yes, straight line, and it comes right down and it goes across. Because are we talking about our body part? We can even use our fingers, yes, just one finger here to make the letter F in the air. You ready to follow Uncle Moore? Are you ready, boys and girls? Come on. Start up here and come right down. Start up here and go across there. Go right in the middle and go across there. And that is the letter F. Come on. Set up here and come right down. Go up the top and go across there. Go in the middle and make something across. That is the letter F. Come on, use your finger. Start up here and come right down. Start up here and go across there. Go in the middle and make a line across. And that is the letter F. That is uppercase F. Come on. Look at my little F. Look at my little F. I said, look at my little F. This is the letter F. I can start up here and curve right down. Go in the middle and go across there. I can start up here and I curve right down and go across and I get the letter F. Now, remember my little song? Don't forget it. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. I'll say these little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them, these little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them, let them, down. Oh yes. Look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you something. Here I have a piece of paper. Because I just want to capture what my fingers can do and what your fingers can do at home with the help of mommy, daddy, big sister, big brother, grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, your cousin, who are bigger than you, who to have you, a sheet of paper. And I'm going to fold it into something. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine, let them shine, let them shine, oh yes. Now with my fingers right here, I'm using it to fold the paper in creases. Yes. So if you have a piece of construction paper at home or writing paper, pen paper, even a sheet of newspaper, cut it out very nicely with scissors, yes. You fold them in yes, mommy and daddy can help you, come on. And you fold them like this, fold it like this. These little fingers of mine, I'm showing you how my fingers can work because guess what? Along with showing you, which are visual stuff you're seeing with your eyes, which is on your face, you're also utilizing now your small muscles in your fingers. They're called fine motor muscles. Oh yes. And so I want to see how best you can utilize them. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them, these little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them, do. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them, let them, let them sound, let them find, oh yes. Now when I'm folding, now I'm using my fine motor muscles. Yes. See, look what I have. Do you know what did I make with my fingers? Somebody's saying it. Okay. Okay. Now you don't know what I finished, but some of you may know because you may have done this before. And I want you to learn something to finish. Yes, this is a part of my body. As I said before, today, celebrating me. So in celebrating you out there, boys and girls, using your fingers, which is a part of your body, to make something. See, I made something. You can't see it yet. I want you to close your eyes. Come on, do your eyes like this. Come on, close your eyes. Do not peek. Someone is peeking out of one of the eyes. Close them. And when I count to 3, rather let me count to 5. Yes, 1, 2. And when I reach the 5, I want you to pop your eyes open. Close them back now. Just close them back. Are you ready? Count with Uncle Moore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready? Are you ready? Now, 5. Pop your eyes open like mice. Open them wide. Yes, open them widely. Are you ready to see what I made with my fingers with this construction paper? Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Oh, these little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Oh, yes. What is this, boys and girls? Do you know it isn't a piece of paper? Yes, it is. It's a construction paper. And it's a color red. I use my fingers. Yes, and I made a. Somebody saying it? Oh yes, I made a fan. Come on. Now look at this. Make sure you fold it properly. Come on. There you go. Now this is, oh yes, I feel very cool and nice. Oh yes. Fan yourself, boys and girls. Fan yourself. Yes. Come on, fan yourself. Now, while some are finishing up, let me get something prepared for you. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Let them shine. Oh yes, I said, these little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Oh, these little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them, I'm putting some stuff together for you. These little fingers are mine. Now, boys and girls, back again. We're in our activity moment, and we looked at the, let me go back to something for you. Earlier, we looked at it, but now we're going back to this. Oh, yes. Now, this is uppercase F, and for some of you, very easy to make. You can also use things that are at home to make the uppercase F and also the lowercase f right here today. Now, boys and girls, in making the letter F, you can use different things to make the letter F, right? These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine, let them shine. Let them shine, oh yes. Now, I made a fan, which is this one. But right now, I'm gonna show you something in making uppercase F and also lowercase f. Are we ready, boys and girls? Now, you can be at home to utilize anything that you have. You can even use 3 forks or even spoons, of course, just to be creative. Whatever that can make this letter F, you can do it. Now, I'm going to make uppercase F, and I have fudge sticks. Now, I have 1, 2, 3 fudge sticks. Now, look back again. Do you see? This is my uppercase. Yes, this is my uppercase F. Oh, yes, sure. Now, when you look at this, there are how many lines you see, boys and girls? It's not 4, neither 5. Come again, count with me. Here we have 1, 2, and another 3. Of course. So we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. Now, how do I make the uppercase F with my fudge sticks? I have 1, I have 2, and here I go, I have 3. So the first thing you have to do is make 1, the base, then I go up the top, and then I go in the middle. I like the sound of the letter F, letter F, the letter F. I like the sound of the letter F, the letter F. Say, now, I'm going to adjust my letter F, my uppercase F. So I have cut, these little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Now, I'm allowing my letter F to dry because what I did, let me show you what I did, boys and girls. I got 2 fudge sticks, and because I had 3 fudge sticks, and because they're so long, I decided to make some adjustments. So I'm using 2 fudge sticks. So I went with my scissors and I cut it in half. You don't use the scissors now to injure yourself. Let grandma, mommy, daddy help you. And I cut it in half. Yes. And I get my glue and I apply glue to my stick to get that letter. So it is now drying. So when it's finished, I'm going to show you what I have. And that was the uppercase F. Now let us look at the lowercase f. Look at yourself. Do you need 3 lines or 2 lines? Some person say 4 lines. No. Look. That is uppercase F. I just made it. Now we're going to go to lowercase f. And on the lowercase f, I'm just going to need 2 things. Just 2 things alone. I'm not going to use any stick. I'm going to use something. And I'm going to show how creative you can be even at home with what you have. Remember now, it's fun because you need your fingers, these to be moving. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine, them shine, let them shine, oh yes. Now boys and girls, here I have my Play-Dohs. I have a yellow Play-Doh and I have a blue Play-Doh, right? And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make the lowercase f. So what we're going to do with our fingers now, and the fingers are on our hands, yes, and they are part of our body. So roll them. Do not rub them on the table or on the floor. Learn to use and strengthen your fine muscles, your fine motor muscles. Come on, we need to develop them. So guess what? Work with Uncle Moore. Rub them in the palm of your hands. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Oh, these little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine, let them shine, let them shine. Oh yes. What did I get? Very good. So here I have now 1 and I have 2. Yes. And so I'm doing this. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. Oh, these little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. Let them shine, let them shine, let them shine. Oh yes. Now look here. Here I have a Play-Doh. And look again, boys and girls. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. Oh, these fine, I'm gonna let them shine. These of mine. I'm gonna let them shine, 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 them shine. Oh. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. Fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. See what I have? See what I have, boys and girls? Yes, I made the lowercase f. I only used 2 Play-Dohs. You see? This is what, So guess what now? I'm going to show you my finishing uppercase F. Can you see, boys and girls? Oh, yes. Hold on. My Play-Doh seems to be going down. Oh, yes. Look at it. So what do you get here? Here I have my uppercase F and here I have my lowercase f. And let me show you something, boys and girls. If you want to even be more interactive and utilizing all that you have to have more fun, you can let your F stay. And do this. I can pull away the Play-Doh and put it on the stick. These little fingers of mine, I'm gonna let them shine. Fingers of mine. And I'm pressing out the Play-Doh. I'm pressing out the Play-Doh. See there? And I can put it on it like this. So I utilize the Play-Doh. And remember now, it's having fun now because you're celebrating me. And so you want to make sure that you have these things going and happening so that you don't get bored or sleepy. So there are things that you can utilize at home wherever you are today. Here. No. I'm going into another exciting thing. These are the fingers of mine. I'm gonna let them shine. These are the fingers of mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Who? What is this? I'm going into another activity. What is this? And I go da 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 dee da da da. What moves like this? A snake? I would say okay, but what about this? Look. We're going to go to what is called go fishing. Who goes to fishing with mommy and our daddy, our big uncle or grandma? Look now. Woo! Do you see what is this? This is called go fishing. Now, here I have a hook, and this hook goes, and I catch a fish. Look at it. Do you see what you see on it? Yeah. So when I went fishing, I come up with this kind of fish. So I'm going to fish again. Look at it. Look at it. Here I have a fish, and on the fish is F. Now I take it off. Here I have uppercase F, and I'm going to go fishing again. And I'm trying to catch another fish. Oh, this one feels heavy. And on the go fish, here I come up with family. Oh my God, there's mommy, grandma. Okay, yes. Cool. Fishing again. This one feels big. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, yes. Here I have another, of course, and I'm going fishing again. And I'm going fishing again. Here I go. Here I have my fishing now. And I'm going to go with my rod. Push. And I'm catching another. Oh, look what I came up with. Wow. That was fun, boys and girls. Now, look here. Here I came up with finger, feather, family, and the letter F. These are a part of my fishing activity. You can do it at home. You can do it, yes, wherever you are doing all of these things. Now, here we have family and putting on to this. Right. Now, when we talk about family time here, we talk about story. And in my story, it's talking about animals with feathers. Now, touch and feel my form. Yes. Now, my story is come and meet the animals on the farm. Feel the soft, fluffy chicks. There you go. And remember now, while I go to the store, we're going to find out which one has feathers. Pet the velvety, smooth horse. There you go. Tickle the sheepdog's furry tummy. See here. Touch the lamb's thick, woolly coat. Snatch the piglet's bristly hair. Now, out of this is only one, which are the chicks. And there you have feathers. Now, only the chicks out of that storybook have feathers. Now, boys and girls, I'm sure you had a lot of fun this morning, doing today, this evening, wherever it is that you are having fun. Right, any time of the day. We have come now to the end of all of our exciting activities. We looked at go fishing. We looked at many other things. Please make sure that you are tuning for our next lesson. No screen time for 2-year-olds and under, or 1 hour per day, 3 to 5 years old. Visit ECC's website for the activity plans at www.ecc.gov.jm. Encourage children to wash or sanitize hands. Remember, even though we are physically distant, you call grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, whomever it is around you. Join us tomorrow for other activities whereby we'll continue celebrating and encouraging you to be a part of our online teaching through ECC. Thanks for having me. I am Uncle Moore. Catch you next time.